Be sure to tune in next week as we interview Benji Carmson in his new book, Castration Sucks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 41, and pretty sure this is going to be the third last video of the year, so you can probably expect 2 more, and then you're going to have to go into withdrawal for a while because I probably won't be making any videos while I'm working lots, getting ready for the trip, and then while I'm on my trip, probably no videos as usual, unless I start playing some chess or something and want to post those again, but that's unlikely, I think. This week I had a bit of an epiphany. Some of these squats were extremely difficult, and I thought to myself, you know what, forget this diet. So this is the last week of the diet because, like I said, when the workout gets really hard, that's kind of an impending sign of massive hernias and things of that nature, and I tried to claim victory early last week, and so if I'm not careful here, I'm going to end up paying for that statement, or that hubris, I should say, with some injuries. So anyway, I figure 1 week cut out is no big deal, because when am I going to get another ½ pound of fat off or something like that? I don't think it's worth it. Another thing is my iron skillet arrived, and I am psyched to have eggs again and start getting them iron stores up. Yeah! Even though these Sunday squats don't look terrible on the video here, boy, they felt bad, and they were definitely the deciding factor in deciding to end the diet early. So starting next week, going up to 2,700 calories per day will be my game plan, and what's going to be nice about that is that I don't have to be super anal about avoiding eating extra things, you know. So if I have, say somebody brings in donuts, which they're want to do at work, for example, I can have one and it's not such a big deal. Whereas on the diet, I really hated when they did that, because I was like, come on, I'm trying to achieve my goals, unlike you fat people. Yeah. Last Friday, I had an excellent long run. I ran the furthest that I've run so far, which ended up being 7 kilometers, and that works out to 5 laps of the loop that I run. I ran that in 5 minutes per kilometer pace, which is 8-minute miles for people who like to use miles. And that is actually a aerobic pace for me. That was easy breathing pretty much the whole way. You know, I would slow down on the uphills, go a little faster on the downhills. That worked out really well, and if you project that out, that is looking like 50-minute 10K pace, as long as I can make it the full distance. Right now, that is an extra 2 laps on my course, plus like another 200 meters. So I think that's going well, and my progression scheme for that is pretty simple. First, you got to make the distance in aerobic pace, and then what you can do to try and speed up is just push a little harder on the downhills, because that will help prevent you from going into oxygen debt and improve your time at the same time. Something else that's going well this week is that my Monkey Man 1-arm hangs have improved. I've added some weight, which is 10 pounds to my waist, and moved the timed hangs back to 11 seconds per hand, and I do that for 2 sets, and I'll be working to push that up with the 10-pound weight on my body to 15 seconds each hand, and then just repeat that process. Once I get there, add more weight, and hopefully next year we can hang on to like a 400-pound deadlift. That'd be great. In other news, I actually noticed recently that my volume for this year is projected to come in a bit high, so I'm actually going to have to cut down my volume starting probably next week, which is fine, just so I don't go too far over my targeted goal of 7 million pounds. And oh, by the way, it's hump day! Oh, yeah! And a quick comment here to note that hump day squats are always easier than Sunday squats. Even though you only move the bar position down, say, an inch or so, makes the squat so much easier to handle, and I'm happy that I'm still handling 315 on that with no problem. But anyway, yeah, I only have about 1 million pounds to go, because I just passed the 6 million mark this week, and still have about 10 weeks of lifting to go, although there's definitely going to be at least 2 weeks of lower volume due to work, travel, etc., etc., so we will see how it goes. And the final diet numbers are in. Got a body weight of 136.86 for this week on the average, and that represents 17.6 total pounds lost on the diet. Hooray for me, yeah. Yeah, and like I was saying, the only thing I really need to change next time around, just got to get leaner. So yeah, another good week in the books, people. And the week 41 volume data screen up about 3,000 pounds from last week to a total of 165,000. And the 2017 goals update screen. There is the big 6.15 million for the year, on the way to 7 million. And the chin-ups are currently at 9,500. Yeah. And last but not least, the diet data screen. Yeah, down about 3/4 of a pound this week. And look at that. We're going next week up to 2,700. That's probably going to function more as a minimum rather than as a maximum. Probably going to just look at my week-to-week body weight change and adjust as necessary. You know, if I gain a little too much weight, eat a little less the next week. Don't gain enough, eat a little more, that kind of thing. So, hey, thanks you guys for following along with the fat loss diet. Now it's time to get huge. Yeah. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.